Is that not art? Alright, so I don't have the right observer interface on, which is already a great way to start this off. So we're going to start the first game a little bit janky. Let me just make sure that this is fixed for the next time. And then we'll do it. Yeah, sorry, it is a 4-minute peacetime, and it looks like that instantly Swan is starting to use that power build ability to start getting things going very quickly. One of the things that we noticed in the last tournament is that Swan was a bit lackluster, not because he is a bad commander, but because he just didn't quite have enough time to do his build-up stuff. He is one of the reasons that we are moving to this 4-minute timer for peacetime to allow the slower ramp-up commanders like him to have a shot. I'm going for fast expansion. This is a very standard way to play Tychus anyway. It looks like he is going to be able to pop out a second hero very soon. Wait, where's his Joey Ray's bar? I'm very confused. He's supposed to have a bar. I can see it on the minimap. If you look here, this must be a bug for the observers. I think it's a bug for the observers because it exists on the minimap. Only Tychus can see his bar. Well, that is new and different. Good to know. Very good to know, but a little bit concerning. I think it's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till Tychus would normally come out, and then we can figure this out, because if a Tychus randomly appears, then it's okay. +1 for his player cam. I still can't see it. Ooh, but I can see this. That's fancy. So the first attack that Rhyme is going to be able to do will be pretty strong. Oh, here we go. As soon as Tychus pops out, we can actually see Joey Ray's bar, and it does look like everything is working properly now. Tychus is heading, not entirely sure where. And he did go for the Gunslinger's hideout first, which means that he's not going for, at least in co-op, it's much more traditional to go for that Rattlesnake first for that healing. Instead, he's going to be able to get the Warhound Cirrus for the turrets, or the Reaper that can throw those demo charges that do huge amounts of damage. On Swan's side of the map, it looks like the Expo is up, and the drill is operational and has gotten its first kill. First blood of the tournament has been achieved. Redhawk doesn't have that much, though. I'm getting a little bit concerned. This drill upgrade is on the way, but there's only 1 minute left on the peace timer before Prime can move out, and it does look like he's going for Crooked Sam. Now this is a cute idea. Ladder maps always have that Reaper path where they can jump into the natural expansion, or rather the main expansion, and it looks like that Rhyme might be interested in a little bit of multi-prong harass, using the power of the Reaper in order to split up Redhawk and stop everything. I mean, there's a 4-minute peacetime, but you can't manually control the drill. You can't stop it from firing, so it's kind of Rhyme's fault there. You know, we're not going to penalize the guy that has an automatic targeting drill and the opponent shoved a unit into it. I believe the way the peace timer works anyway in this game is if like 2 people meet in the middle of the map, then they can't, or they can fight. It's just near the main expansion that the peace timer applies. So it does look like the multi-prong harass is coming in. Crooked Sam is getting right onto this drill, is throwing a demo charge. Tychus does get taken out by these bots very quickly. And Crooked Sam is doing a huge amount of damage. He's going to be able to take out this expansion, or this main base. No repair by Redhawk does mean that a lot of damage was dealt for the loss of 1 Tychus, which isn't that expensive. No detection for Sam. The Cloaked Wraith doing a great job at spotting, and Sam has to retreat. These medevac platforms already have saved him. Redhawk took a lot of damage there, but luckily for him, he does have the ability to power out a command center really, really quickly. The Wraiths are also on the way. Wraiths might be kinda hard to deal with, except no, he's going for Cirrus. Cirrus does have that upgrade that allows his turrets to fire a volley of missiles at any air units as soon as they spawn. This could do a lot of damage very quickly to the already vulnerable Wraiths. And Tychus is back. Looks like that Rhyme is going in for another push. And I don't know if Red Hawk actually has everything to deal with it. Is it going to be multi-pronged again? I think this is a level 2 laser drill now. It does look like he's going straight for this expansion. Oh, the line laser takes both of them out instantly. A good defense by Red Hawk. That's going to put it on cooldown, but the cooldown of that laser is not actually that long. And Sirius is just chilling out in the expansion. I can't help but feel that things are going to get worse and worse for Rhyme as time goes on. The maximum army size of Tychus is just not that big. You can get 5 guys, but they're all fairly low HP and vulnerable. Extra expansions provide basically nothing. And on the other hand, Swan, he's going to have a giant army eventually. I am very interested in this. Spinning Dizzy is an interesting decision making. I don't know. I guess that is for the cloak that you normally have, or that you can get with the medevac and stuff. That's actually pretty smart. They damage each other a little bit, and it looks like Rhyme coming in for the 3rd push in a row. Gonna take a little bit of damage there. The turrets are out, and Crooked Sam is going for another base snipe. Is it going to be able to get the repair in time? It does not look like that's actually going to get the kill. He didn't go for a second demo charge, and these Wraiths are doing so much damage. Red Hawk has been able to hold again. Wraiths are legit. And now these Wraiths are heading across the map. It looks like that Rhyme did not actually retreat all the way home. He instead just dropped off at this auto turret. And this could do some serious damage. Rhyme is not going to have detection. And there's not medevacs prepared to these platforms. He can't get back home with his detectors. Tychus is now getting targeted down. Oh, a very good grenade is going to deal a lot of damage, but Tychus is eliminated. And it looks like Joey Ray's bar is taking a serious amount of damage, and that's going to stop it from being able to get his reinforcements back. Red Hawk has complete control over this game. Turrets are being dropped in the natural. Odin has come down, but does Odin detect? Doesn't look like it. I thought that Red Hawk had an opportunity there, but it looks like his raids are running out of energy. He didn't have the cloak required to finish this off. I can't help but feel that Red Hawk could use a little bit more production here. He's got a lot of queued up wraiths. One more starport would be pretty good. He's lost a lot of workers, and he did lose that base at one point. He's a little damaged around his base too. But maybe he doesn't have to get stuff done. If he just stalls out this Odin... Oh, Tychus is back. He's starting a 3rd and a 4th base. He's kind of scaling out of control. I feel very, very scared for Rhyme right now. He's going to have to split well, though. If he does not have his raids well split, then Tychus is absolutely going to be able to own him with a single grenade. Oh, just like that. That was a great shot right there. The missile volleys come out, and his entire army gets vaporized by Cirrus. Rhyme is sensing the kill, jumps across the map, this auto turret providing the spotting he needed, and is going to be able to take down this expansion very quickly. Basically, no army is left for Red Hawk. He just doesn't have the production required. Oh, the nuke shot's coming out, though, and a good pickup is going to heal some of them. Tychus does go down, and it looks like the Reaper goes down as well. Not quite fast enough, but a good try. Red Hawk now using this cloaked Wraith to provide spotting for the laser drill to attack Cirrus. But the turret comes down, and whenever these turrets come down, they get that... It doesn't give me a tooltip here, which is really annoying. I wish it did. It fires that volley of missiles, and it does have the ability to kill a Wraith in one shot. He's going to need more Wraiths. Vega is a pretty good choice here. Vega has the ability to disable, I think it's up to 5 air units at the same time. And Red Hawk is pretty committed to the Wraith strategy at this point. It seems that Rhyme started this game proactively, but has become the reactive player, whereas Red Hawk is kind of stuck to a strategy and is not changing it up very much. I like the medevac there, just holding the medevac, not sure where he should drop. making that decision, and he gets healed up every time that he does this. Oh, those missiles do so much damage, and a mind-controlled Wraith, but the linear laser has come off cooldown, and it's going to be able to take everything out. Neither of these players are truly able to make a big dent on each other. Tychus, his army just does not have that vulnerability. Or rather, his army is very vulnerable. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP among his entire army, which means that this drill is very, very strong. On the other hand, it has a lot of AoE damage Tychus does, which means it's owning these Wraiths. And I still can't help but feel that when you have more bases than you do starports, a little bit of extra spending would be good. Oh, I like this. Finally, Rhyme trying to take a third base. That means that these warbots can now move across the map and start taking the pressure onto his opponent. They kill that base instantly. The warbots are so bulky. They have as much HP as Tychus does. They're about to time out. But what you gonna do? That base is just gone. This one is operational, but is there really that much that you can do with a base like this? He's eventually just going to run out of things to get upgraded. He has 2-2, which does mean he has a while till 5-5. Actually, he still has a lot that he needs to get upgraded. That is I was just incorrect there. And Red Hawk has finally increased his production capability. He still has no upgrades though, which is an interesting choice. I understand the idea of not getting those armor upgrades for your Wraiths. It's not going to help when the opponents deal so much damage with a shot, but I think that attack upgrades would really be useful here. Oh, that is so many losses right now. I'm not sure that Red Hawk can truly be affording these attacks. Not until he has a much, much bigger army. He needs to be able to take a grenade, he needs to be able to take these missile volleys, and then still have an army left over. The small hit squads are just not enough anymore. Rhyme showing the incredible kill potential of this army, taking down some rocks really, really slowly. And Red Hawk kind of sneaking around. He does have the mobility advantage, and, well, he has to force out these medevac uses, I guess. That is it, is... Oh no! A huge amount of damage being dealt to Red Hawk's army, but the nuke goes off. The medevac pickup dodges it. Really good control by Rhyme right there. Fires the line laser off, takes out the Reaper, but doesn't manage to take out anyone else. Sam just got owned right there. I think though Red Hawk has that macro engine going though. He's just able to pump out big armies very, very quickly. He's using these cooldowns pretty well. Vega's about to get owned, and it does look like Red Hawk is going to be able to force a retreat right here. Oh, but the Odin is here, and the Odin's absolutely going to be able to crush these warbots. And this Odin, it can't attack the main or the natural, but it can definitely go to that third base if need be. Unfortunately, Odin doesn't have great splash damage against air units compared to normal Tychus. Well, that is a pretty big splash radius if his opponent does not split. Unfortunately, it does look like Red Hawk does not quite have that split micro down, which means that this Odin is doing so much damage. This anti-air ability is crazy good. The third base of Red Hawk does go down. And remember, this is 1 versus 1 ladder mineral distribution. That means that Red Hawk's running out of cash. He only has 9 total mineral fields left. He's gonna have to be able to take an expansion soon, or Rhyme's gonna run him over. Rhyme does have to retreat once again, but Rhyme is making a lot of progress. Taking a look at Rhyme's base, he's continuing to get these upgrades. He has not gotten the health or attacks, or he's not gotten the attack speed upgrade. He has gotten the health one. And he also hasn't gotten the detection upgrade. No, I don't know which one this upgrade is, I'll be honest. And this mod does not have tooltips, which is annoying. Taking out the bar is obnoxious, but it's not actually the end of the world. It rebuilds in about 20 seconds. Sam Harass coming in once again. And Rhyme, look at his money. Rhyme has 3k, 2.6k in the bank. And I think that he has every single bar upgrade he can get, or rather every upgrade for his outlaws. The only thing he's missing are these engineering bay upgrades. Is there a possibility that top tier Tychus performance involves pulling the boys? You grab all of your workers besides a couple to help rebuild over time, and you just attack with a maxed out army? Because that would be beautiful. He is missing a couple Tychus upgrades, that is correct. Actually, he does not have that many upgrades at all. And we can see his money does plummet. So he's now starting to get them. These two players are so aggressive against each other. Red Hawk is doing a great job at finding this bar every single time and taking it out. It's just, if you don't kill the outlaws, it doesn't really matter. He's really just buying time. The 4th and 5th base are on the way for Red Hawk. He's mined out here. He's mining out at this base. He doesn't have any other infrastructure available. And he still has 0 attack upgrades. The 4th base is under siege. All the workers do go down to a good Tychus shot. Vega is disabling all of the raids, but it does look like Tychus is going to get shot down by these Ares warbots. Vega's going to be able to escape. Wait. Oh, this is a mind-controlled Wraith. I see. I got a little bit confused there. And I don't know what that explosion was from, completely honestly. Something exploded. Red Hawk is moving across the map with his units. Is he going to try to deny this 4th, or is he going to go into the 3rd base? I have no idea. It looks like the raids are interested in the 3rd. They're not good at killing SCVs, though. They don't do any splash damage, and they require a lot of commitment to use. Odin Drop is going to be able to take out these warbots. The Wraiths might be able to cancel this expansion. They do, and they head right into the main. Tychus is not able to keep up right now, and there might be an economic pinch on Rhyme fairly soon. He has 1 mineral patch here. His 3rd base isn't really mining, and the medevac platforms start going down. A very nice way to play right here. Rhyme does have the money to replace this, though. How many workers do we have for each player? I don't know if the production tab is like any value here, because I don't know what anything looks like anyway. Maybe I should just keep up the units tab. It is 52 workers to 52. How is this so even? Why do they both have exactly the same economy? It's 18 minutes in a meta that nobody understands, and yet somehow this game has been so close. Rhyme now going for the Sam Harass. Using that explosive charge deals 1,000 damage. Red Hawk has to notice before the second one explodes, otherwise he's just going to lose that base. And he was not paying attention quickly enough. He didn't do the repair, and it goes down. Sam has been the MVP of this game, I have to believe. He hasn't done a great job at actually killing enemy units, but he's killed so many bases. Rhyme has 44 workers on 1 base. That is a very difficult position to be in. This hidden base by Red Hawk also is going to give him a nice economic edge. Oh, and he takes down the bar right before that last outlaw is able to come out. It does feel like Rhyme is just getting pulled apart by these raids at this point. He doesn't have the mobility anymore. Oh, a good capture on these science vessels, though. The science vessels are slow, which means they're not going to be able to get that much done. T Gosu rating with a party of 10. Thank you so much. How are y'all doing? Raids are coming in. They're getting absolutely eviscerated. Linear Laser does fire and deal a good amount of damage to this base, though. I can't help but feel that a nuke shot on this base would be so good by Red Hawk. I don't know if it's off cooldown, though. Warbots have dropped. They're going to try to take down Lieutenant Nerkaya. It looks like they might be able to get the damage done here. There's no Odin to take him out this time. This is what Rhyme was using previously. Oh, these warbots are dealing so much damage, but it looks like Cirrus and Vega are barely going to be able to take them out. And once again, the supplies are basically even, 72 to 81. 1 base remaining for Rhyme, though. He doesn't have all of his upgrades still. He doesn't have this final Vega upgrade. I don't think he has the ability to produce very quickly, though. His bar is up and operational. Ooh. The raids are harassing this base. The laser drill is also helping out, but there's so many workers here that it like doesn't even matter. There were 40 some at some point. There's a medevac drop, and is he going to use the nuke? He is! The nuke fires, and it takes out all the workers of Rhyme. Rhyme is down to 8 workers. What a great shot. He did a great job with that medevac, though. He was prepared for it. But whoa. Economically, Rhyme is toast. He has to make something happen quick. He has 2 extra bases on the way. But is that going to be enough when you have 10 workers? Red Hawk. Wow, wow, wow. He does find this hidden expansion, though. The ability to kill this very quickly would be very nice. He doesn't have Sam, though, so he can't do that 1,000 damage blast, which means the drill is going to have more and more time to put pressure on him. It doesn't take any resources, though, for Lieutenant Nakara to heal up. So it just takes time. I think that Red Hawk just has to be able to take out this Taika squad once more, and he'll be able to make something beautiful happen. He might be able to take this game. Another base is under pressure. The raids have cloaked, but there's not very many of them. The line laser was great right there, doing a huge amount of damage. Lieutenant is able to do her healing pulse. Sirius is about to be taken down. Oh, and a great medevac pickup is going to be able to save him. He is now pretty topped off, and the base does go down. The medevac micro of Rhyme throughout this game has absolutely been his savior. The raids are getting picked off as soon as they spawn. There's only 3 of them remaining. Is Rhyme going to be able to take this force and barely make it happen? The Odin is now here, and he's got the big red button. That nuke is firing, and this base is absolutely toast. The SCV load, I love it. Got to protect him from that nuke. And the laser drill does nothing against this Odin with 4,200 HP. The move into the base is going to be happening. Odin could go in there if all he did was auto attack. And it does look like the extra force is going to start getting stuff done. I'm not sure why Sirius did a little jump right there, but that was kind of cute. And the main infrastructure of Red Hawk is about to be taken out. He needs something quick. Remember, this laser drill is not able to fire at people in melee range. He brings Lieutenant Nakaya right up there. And Rhyme is going to take down the Draken laser drill. As soon as he does, that is every top bar power offline for Red Hawk. Starports are lifting, trying to move to this base up here, but I'm not entirely sure that he's going to be able to get anything out. He's on full retreat, and Rhyme's starting to get his infrastructure and his economy up again. He's up to 14 workers. It's not a great amount, but they are mining. He's continuing to produce. He can replace his guys if he needs to. This has been a great game. I am really pleasantly surprised at how good this first game has been today. I thought that this entire tournament thing was going to be kind of a meme and just absolute chaos, but this was chaos in a good way. The raids have now moved across the map and are starting to harass again. This worker count of Rhyme is still so low. And remember that the Draken laser drill does rebuild automatically. It'll be up and operational again soon. And I love Red Hawk's movement with these raids. I feel like he could have taken down that base, though. He's trying to be sneaky, but Rhyme is on the defensive. He has auto turrets everywhere to provide that detection, and now he's moved his army into different little clumps. Oh, is he going to be able to take out that base as 10 HP? Oh. Rhyme is just so on point every single time against those nukes. On paper, a nuke that has a 2-second cast time is so broken. And Rhyme just does not care. He dodges it so effortlessly. It's been really impressive to see. Red Hawk going to be able to take down this last infrastructure. Or rather, Red Hawk's infrastructure is being taken down. These warbots are not allowed to be attacking the main or the natural, I don't think. It looks like they're not attacking intentionally. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure the game is over anyway. Yeah. Okay, Red Hawk is being a good boy. He is intentionally not attacking with them. He has them on move command. So I appreciate that. He's not going to get penalized for it. Rattler Death giving out 50 tier 1 community subs. Whoa! Thank you so much. Oh, well, I hope you're a Rhyme fan, because it looks like this Draken laser drill is going to go down. And at some point soon, I think that Red Hawk is going to have to tap out. These raids are doing what they can to take stuff out. There's no detection here, actually. These raids are going to be able to kill everything. And the drill survives. Wow. 50 tier 1 subs. You guys are so generous. Thank you so much, Rattler Death 2. And it does look like Rhyme might just be finishing off this game soon. Oh, what was the sub goal? I'm going to have to figure that out now. Hey, Rattler Death 2, what do you want the sub goal to be? I think I said something as a sub goal, but I don't remember what it was. The turrets are cleaning everything up. Redhawk's not going to give up until his wraiths are dead. He has this base on the way, so he's not being revealed. Rhyme is going to have to find him, but I think if he manages to take this base out, that'll be it. The Rays were a good strategy, but I think there just wasn't quite enough production. I hope this nuke doesn't do friendly fire. It does not. That would have been very awkward. Targeting down the medevac platforms, he feels like he has a chance. He feels like he can find a way. It's so scrappy, but Rhyme has that extra bank. No. If Redhawk does end up floating to the corner, I am going to give Rhyme the win. Because, yeah. How do I? Oh, I can only talk to observers. That's cool. I'm going to say that after these wraiths are taken out, it's going to be shift enter to talk. It only lets me do to observers if I do that. I'm saying that's not how whispers work in this game. Well, it does look like all the Rays are going to be going down. Redhawk's at 2 supply, and I am going to be declaring Rhyme the winner. I can't type. You can't see this, right? What do we do? I didn't have myself set up. Let's see if I can PM him. Can you see this? Yes, okay. No floating into the corner, please. Okay, well, we got that go. Yeah, I needed to make myself a referee. I looked at the option and then I didn't. So all that needs to die is this. As soon as this die, Rhyme is the winner. And then it'll be over. Redhawk's at 2 supply. I know there's no way that he can... I mean, I'm not going to discredit him, but he has 40 minerals and 2 supply. There we go. Sam is in fact looking around the map to find that last command center. And as soon as this goes down, and this goes down, we will have the winner of the first game. Wow. What a slogfest. 30 minutes between Swan and Tychus. The huge damage of Sam is going to be able to take this down. And boom.